Hello everyone, welcome to the series where we look at redesigns and fan designs of the prototype from Poppy Playtime. All of the designs featured in this video are from the Kirbyster Plays Community tab. Thank you to everyone that continues to use it. I love looking through everything that you submit. There are so many designs on there, and in this video there are just some of them. Thank you also to the amazing Kirbyster Plays channel members. You people are fantastic. Thank you so much for supporting me. Before we begin, subscribe if you would like to, and I would love it if you did. I'm Kirbyster Plays, how you doing? In case you aren't familiar with it, my channel's profile picture at the moment is of Mark Soul, a character from the game Kirby Superstar Ultra. I love Kirby Superstar Ultra, it's one of my favourite games of all time, and I even dedicated one of the original Kirbyster episodes to the game in 2014. That's why when I heard Magma Minds had made the world's first Kirbystertype, I had to check it out. A mix of the prototype and my channel's profile picture. I'm amazed at how fantastic this looks. It's almost like a stained glass prototype. I absolutely love it. The head looks brilliant. It has the tongue, the hat, and it's great. It's brilliant. I love it. Are they holding the subscribe button? They are. That's fantastic. I love that. If someone could redraw the head from this design in like a genuinely higher quality or a different art style, I would legitimately consider making that my channel's profile picture. This is just amazing. I love it. The Kirbystertype. The Kirbystertype is a thing now. Love it. The return of Maria Ravani. Hi Kaibi, me and my family moved to a new house and I updated my prototype. Did it have a Bron before? That's the first thing my eyes were drawn to. That's fantastic. There are a few pictures here. Let's see. This one is a nice perspective. So many arms. Oh my goodness. It's like a proper amalgamation. I love how the legs look. How did you make these? I mean, the answer's obvious. It's cardboard. But the skill involved in making those is just incredible. There's another picture. Oh my goodness. It's big. This is actually a really big design. Whichever angle you look at this design, it's always completely different. I love that. Like, this picture has Catnap and Boxy Boo, and then like other pictures, they don't have them at all. That's amazing. Like I say, this is a proper amalgamation. This is like a real kind of prototype. It sounds obvious to say, but I love your take on it. It's really fantastic. Kalani, hi, I'm making a giant prototype figure. The first picture is what I've got so far. The second picture is the arm compared to Huggy. The third picture is the arm compared to my own prototype. It's going to be the full version, so I'm going to need a lot of pipe cleaners, and it's going to be hard, and it came out bigger than expected. Oh my goodness, you're making a giant pipe cleaner prototype. That is so cool. I love when people start by making the prototype's iconic arm. It's just so iconic. Compared to Huggy, oh my goodness, you made a pipe cleaner Huggy as well. That's so adorable. That is so sweet. Oh, we have the famous Kalani prototype redesign compared to just how big this prototype arm is. You're really going all out on this. I mean, if anyone can make a giant pipe cleaner prototype, it's you, Kalani. If you find the project too daunting, I would say complete this arm and just have that. The prototype's arm is iconic enough on its own. For a while, that was the only evidence we had about the prototype's design at all. But yeah, keep me updated. I really want to see where you go with this one. Magma Minds is back already. The people that made the Kirbystertype. They've made their own prototype design as well. I'll just quickly go over this one. They've made their own prototype as well. I love when people swap out the colours. I don't know why, but no matter what two colours people pick, it always just kind of works. I'm going to call this the rhubarb and custard design because like the purplish and yellow, it just reminds me of those old rhubarb and custard sweets. This is amazing, honestly, and it just works. And we have a Pianosaurus leg I recognize here as well. Why not? You know, I mean, change the colours, add some new pieces. This is great. A false god. Nightmare prototype by False God. Oh my goodness. Just in case you haven't seen many of the other prototype showcases, I love when people title their redesigns, like Kirbystertype, Phantom Prototype, we've had Snow Catnap, Dark Prototype, and now we have Nightmare Prototype. I've always wanted people to make a Nightmare Prototype. I'm so glad that False God was the one to put forward a Nightmare Prototype. Oh my goodness. Nightmare Prototype made by me. Also pretend that there are more legs behind the front row. I used a prototype concept art head for the head. Makes sense, I guess. I found the concept art on Pinterest and the leg as well, and then the rest is made by me. At least put this in a video, Kirbyster Plays. I have very good news for you, False God. It's in a video. Also, when I saw my first ever redesign in part 18, you made made my week. That's so nice to hear. So please, could you put this nightmare prototype in a future part, like part 33, 34, 35? It would make my day. Thank you, Kirby. No problem at all. Nightmare prototype. How can I say no to that? I'm going to show the design on screen and read through the edit they added. The black circles around the main body are the top of the arm and wires. And when he transforms into this nightmare, he loses the toy parts and becomes nightmare fuel. He is so overpowered that he can travel to other universes of Poppy Playtime and incinerate half the characters except for the nightmare prototype. Nightmare prototype / the lady swap alternative universe. Interesting. False God, I want to hear more. I already want to hear so much more about your alternate universe. And he doesn't have his stinger. Also, I'll try to think of a name of a gas that turns him into this. This is so good. Oh, I love this. The head is so nightmarish. You know, this doesn't have to be the last nightmare prototype. If you can make a design around the title nightmare prototype, please absolutely do it. People can start with the same name and come up with wildly different designs. This is amazing. It's like black with just little flashes of red around the top. I really like that. The mask, the arms, it's broad. I really like it. I don't recognise the head from any concept art though. PJ's channel, a few videos ago you reviewed my prototype redesign, and now I created a burnt / broken version of that design. In this version of chapter 5, the train fight is more of a boss fight than just staying in the train, not really seeing the prototype's design that was just revealed. Fantastic. I have my gripes and my compliments about the way the prototype boss battle was handled, but you've got it spot on there. He is burnt and has way more missing and shattered pieces considering you crashed a train on him. And in this universe you throw him 60 feet down, crush him with crushers, burn him, freeze him, explode him, and crash multiple trains on him. My goodness, what did he do to deserve that? I won't go into full detail of how he fights since I did that in the last video you did, but I will say he is much stronger in this form. Oh yeah, I also included my player design, which is a toy robot. I thought it was practically impossible for the player to be a human at this point, with all the stuff he's gone through. Very good, very well remembered. So we'll just say the player was abandoned in a warehouse outside Playtime Co. and eventually got the letter activating us, then going back to the factory. That's a really good idea. This is crazy. I love this design so much just because there's so much my eyes are drawn to at once. This has the look of a prototype design that's had, checks notes, multiple trains dropped on them. I like the toy robot, that's cute, that works, I like that. The open Yarnaby head as a hand and grab packs, that's amazing. The moon from Catnap, all of the different arms. The mask is like perfect, right? The entire bottom half is just this giant nightmarish mouth. I love this drawing so much. Actually, the more I look at it, wow. It got Doughy on it as well, actually. The monster Doughy. I love this one so much. This is probably one of my favourites ever. I know they're very big words, but it's just the art style, the story behind it. I really like it. Lots of really good ideas here. Blend foamers? I always called you blend formers. Blend foamers. The prototype king. He has Catnap's fur as a robe and a crown made out of copper. Hope you like it. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Again, so I love when people title their redesigns. King prototype is fantastic. In the games they're more of a god, so having them like worship the prototype as a king, it's not too far away. Catnap as a cape. That is perfect. I can like imagine like some kind of medieval feudal Poppy Playtime like ROM hack where the prototype is just this king, this nobleman. Amazing. I love how you've drawn the hand as well. The background colour in this picture reminds me of Google+. Oh, what a sight. Jacko Box. Wow. Hello, I made a redesign of my prototype I made 3 months ago. I'm going to put the design on screen and read through what are essentially a list of patch notes. I added more toy parts. Mummy Longlegs is now sentient with Daddy Longlegs' arm and her arm. Yarnaby's burnt head is now used as keeping the red smoke inside his mouth. Great idea. After Lily Lovebraids died, the prototype is now wearing her hair to kill the player. PJ Pugapilla is used as not only a support beam but also a warner. He'll bark when Poppy or the player is nearby. What a fantastic idea. Boxy Boo's arm is mounted in Prototype's box to grab the player long range. I bet this Boxy Boo's range is better than the actual Boxy range in Project Playtime, my goodness. Catnap's head is still intact, it's just his body which is skinned and wrapped around him. Pianosaurus' head and neck is mounted near prototype Stinger. And yes, there are more patch notes, I'm going to read through them. Kickin' Chicken has his head skinned because he was caught leaving Playcare and going to the game station. Dog Day's legs are now mounted on prototype Stinger. Mummy Longleg's leg is now one of the legs. That's one of my favourite sentences I've ever read. Mummy Longleg's leg is now one of the legs. Both Doey's arm and legs are now mounted on the prototype, including his hat. Someone's calling me. Both Doey's arm and leg are now mounted to the prototype, including his hat, which I forgot to colour, but I'm too lazy and tired anyway. You got this far, come on. And Bronze Foot is mounted in one of Prototype's legs. Such a distinctive art style, I absolutely love it. So this is quite an interesting one. A creator called Lucius Redmond, also known as Paradox Prime, they submitted a design called the Prototype Helliverse design. I looked through this in one of the first ever Prototype redesigns. It's fantastic, it has the art style of Has Been Hotel, and it translates so well into the prototype. Well, this design was submitted by an account called Lulu Pop Art called the Labyrinth Carousel of Secrets. Although it isn't from Paradox Prime or Lucius Redmond, it says by Lucius Redmond at the bottom. So I'm going to assume that this is a new account for Paradox Prime? If what I think is true, and Paradox Prime / Lucius Redmond / Lulu Pop Art is working on their own series called the Labyrinth Carousel of Secrets, that is fantastic. Because, you know, their distinctive art style, Lucius Redmond's, it needs a full series, it needs multiple webcomics, it needs everything. Also, the Boogeyman began as a prototype redesign, so that's why I'm including it. The main and secret villain for the Labyrinth of Carousel of what? The Labyrinth Carousel of Secrets series. I can read words, right? This is great. Lucius Redmond, please keep me updated because I want to read it and I want to showcase everything that you do. Your art is fantastic. They also attached this weird teaser image, Time to Play. I don't know what to make of it. Locked in Lucas, hi, I'm back. I made another prototype redesign. I made one hand robotic and one hand skeletal. That's usually a great idea. The little box at the bottom has his heart in it and there's poppy gel growing on it. PS, instead of jingle bells on his hat, he has human skulls. Oh, I can see them. That's so good. This is great. This design strikes a perfect balance between being skeletal and robotic. I really like it. I can see what you mean about the heart. It's good. It's like a perfect 50-50 split between like being skeletal and like a mechanical body, and the legs are drawn really well as well. I really like this one. Well done. I always saw characters with scythes, so I made this prototype with a cool scythe. Please comment what I should name him, and can this please be in a vid and or be in a thumbnail? I can guarantee you the video at the very least. I love this one. Wait, humanoid prototype with a scythe. What a fantastic idea. I'm going to put this out to all of you. Please comment what this design should be called. I'm going to say maybe Hellbound prototype because he has his it's just a cool word that came to mind. I have no idea. So please, what should this design be called? I can say words, right? Jalen Shipton, mine? Oh, you've drawn the dinner scene from chapter 5. That's fantastic. Lily, you didn't tell me you have the outsider. Just the size of the official prototype, if not bigger. With Boxy Boo on it. That's fantastic. And he's wearing Doey's hat. That's great. There is a lot to love in this design. I love it, and I love how on the Lily Love Braid's hair, you have the little cat on it. That's so cute. And those are all of the designs I'm going to go through today. My goodness, you people are so talented. Comment if your design was in this video, and please don't take it personally if your design was not featured. It may be in a future showcase, or maybe it's been in the previous one and you just didn't see it. I'm Kirbyster Plays. Subscribe if you would like to. Bye.